So Frans from PnP Pharmacy joins us this morning on eXpresso to answer burn-related questions. We had Andrea from Vital earlier giving us advice. We've just seen the insert of the burns unit. I just want to know something, truth or myth? When you burn, Franca, and do you put your hand under cold water or put it in butter or use ice? Is it a truth? Is it a myth? Which one of those stories is the real one?
The cold water is the real one.
Really?
Yeah, you need to immediately cool down the wound because the longer the wound is hot from the hot liquid or whatever you burnt it with, you are getting more and more tissue damage. So I would say no butter.
No butter?
No, just
That's
put
an
your
old
hand,
wives' tale?
Yes, put your hand under running cold water if you don't have anything at home.
So we're talking about a normal, if I'm on the stove, I burn myself on the stove or on the iron.
Well, any burn wound, yeah, just immediately try and cool it down. I wouldn't put ice on it either. I would rather just use running cold water for quite a while, up to about 10 minutes or so. Keep the water running, and then if you have nothing else at home to put on it, just dab it dry or cover it with something and then go straight to the emergency ward.
If you don't get time to go to emergency ward, PnP Pharmacy down the road, what products can you get? Or what products can you keep in your cupboard at home?
I think it's very good to keep something at home. Yes. You know, it always happens when you least expect it.
Rather be prepared.
Then normally you run around, where's this, what can I put on, you know? So, and you also have to be aware that you get different types of burns. So sometimes you have to go to the emergency room. It's a very deep burn, if it's a 3rd or 2nd degree burn. But if it's just like, you know, with the iron or in the oven or hot, little bit of hot water, yes, then it's very good to have something like this. This is a product that we keep in our pharmacies. It is excellent.
What is this? What are you showing?
You actually have a gel, which is a water-based gel. And what it does, the minute you don't have to then run to the tap. You just take that, put it on the area that you've burnt.
That's a nice one to have.
Amazing. And it cools it, it soothes it. It also contains tea tree oil, and that is a very good antibacterial agent. So you are also preventing any further infection or anything else that can go into the wound and make it worse. So
and it's also got healing properties, I believe.
Yes, tea tree is excellent. But the gel in here is actually cool. It cools your skin. So even for sunburn, if you've had this hectic suntan with the weather now, you can just rub that on the skin. It's wonderful. So you can either keep that, or what's very nice, you get these little handy packs that even for the smaller ones, little burn, you've got the hydrogel in there with a little plaster, so you don't have to go and get the plaster. And these are all sold separately.
Oh, are they? But you can also buy a burn kit.
This is like this one, for instance, which is awesome. You can keep it in your car. A lot of us don't think about keeping something like this in your car, but you could be traveling somewhere, or you know, go and have a braai on the beach and burn yourself, and or even maybe drinking some hot coffee while you're traveling on a long distance, and the kid knocks the coffee over and you burn. So it's very good to keep it handy, either at home or in the car. And this kit contains your little sachets of hydrogel. It also has a dressing. So you put your hydrogel on, the dressing protects it so that nothing can now get into the wound or you can hurt it any further. It protects it. And then it's got some bandages. So you'll put your hydrogel on, you put your dressing on, you take the bandage, you wrap that around, and it even has a little bit of tape here that you can stick it down.
And I see a pair of scissors.
And a scissor, which I can never find at home when I'm looking for it.
I have that same problem. They always go missing.
I know. And then there's also a bigger pack, because these hydrogels come in different sizes, obviously for the size of the wound. And then you get the bigger one that's also in this little kit. And actually there, gives you the, you know, useful what you must do immediately when you burn. So it's a wonderful kit to have, and I would recommend, I would say everybody should keep one at home and one in the car.
Well, Franca, thank you so much for joining us and for showing us this great product. Definitely something that everyone should have in their car or at home. Now, we've got one hot man in studio today joining our other hot male presenter, Ewan. I'm talking about SAMA nominee and 22-year-old Pietermaritzburg born boy, Mario Ogle. He's going to be keeping us entertained with his brand new single. Over to you, Ewan.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.